I put a new background on the sorority. There's my ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I only have 8. I am liking the background on here, the sparkly background. So I did a water change and retreated and added fertilizers. And I always say put a net on your siphons. I have seen in the forums way too many times where people didn't put netting over their siphon and their goldfish got sucked up and injured. I always put a net on my siphons. However, I had moved it from one to another. I had used it, so I put the net back on there and I couldn't find my rubber band, so I pulled it all the way up. And while I was doing, because I have more than one hose, while I was doing a water change in another tank, the net must have fallen off. And I lost 2 of my Coast Gem Galaxy Koi female betas. They were already through the siphon and down the drain. Hello, Kitty. I am so mad at myself. Not only obviously it's a waste of money, but it's like not cool for 2 perfectly healthy, wonderful betas to go down the drain. Really upset. So can't stress enough. You can get nettings from pretty much anywhere. You can get nettings on finer netting on the fruits, onions, things like that from the grocery store. If you go to the dollar store and you buy the rocks, they come in a nice bigger gap netting that will fit over the siphon, so you can still pick up big things of gunk, but fish can't get sucked up. It's really frustrating, you know, so I just have to move on. On the plus side, 2 of the 3 of my mollies with shimmy are recovering well. The third one, the antibiotics just aren't kicking it for some reason. I've got them on antibiotics and a little bit of salt. And both of my females right there are recovering well. But the third one is still really skinny and shimmy swimming. So, and then for a third thing, or well, a second thing, the 150, I have ick. So it's to be expected when you add a bunch of new fish into a tank. You're going to have losses, you're going to have multiple parasites, you're going to have things to deal with. Fortunately, I've only lost 1. I lost 1 turquoise, and the pet store that's an hour away replaced it. I need to get a background on this so you don't see my heater. But I've treated with Paragard. I had ordered Paragard, was treating with antibiotic flakes, anti-parasite flakes. And Paragard showed up, started with that, and it has not touched the ick. I thought Paragard was kind of like an all-inclusive, but it's not touching the ick. So I went and picked up some ick treatment, got that in the water, and we're going to see if we can't clear it up. So, and my long plants are kind of melting there, but I'm hoping that they'll kick back up once the fertilizers and stuff kick in and the tank more establishes. But that was expected with, you know, I added several fish. Totally expected when it's setting up a new tank for there to be some losses and a lot of new bugs and quirks to fight out with these fish. So, but it was just, my betas were doing really, really good. No fighting. I'm really upset about that. So, put a net on your siphons.